Hello everyone, welcome to TMC Hub channel. My name is Prashant. So in this video we are going to look at some ranks and reports which were released in the year 2022 from the months of January to July. So these reports and ranks are not only important for exam but also to assess the country in different dimensions. So here are list of reports which were released by different organizations using different parameters. There is no compulsion that every organization should take the same parameters in releasing a report. So there may be changes of rankings from report to report. So starting with the first report, it is on-time performance. According to the report, Chennai International Airport of India has been ranked 8th for the year 2021, and the rank 1 is taken up by Miami Airport of USA, and is followed by Fukuoka of Japan and Haneda of Japan. So Japanese airports are taking 2 ranks in the top 3, that is second and third, and first is by USA. India is ranked 8th in the report. The next one is Henley Passport Index. According to the report, India has improved its position by 7 places. That means India has bettered to 7 places to rank at 87 among 119 countries. That means initially the rank of India was 94, and by improving 7 places it is 87. So according to the report, Oman and Armenia, these are the 2 latest destinations where Indian passport holders can visit without obtaining a visa. So any Indian citizen who is having a passport can visit Oman and Armenia without a visa of their specific countries. The report Henley Passport Index is topped by Japan, followed by Singapore and South Korea. The next one is India State of Forest Report 2021. It is released by Forest Survey of India every 2 years. That means it is biennial report. There are other reports which are biannual. That means they are released twice in single year. It is biennial, that is released once in every 2 years. It is released since 1987 to assess the country's forest resources. In India, we have a act called Environment Protection Act 1986, followed by the act. This report is released from 1987. The next report is Inequality Kills. It is released by Oxfam India. It is a NGO, that means non-governmental organization. In the report, India was described as very unequal country, as the top 10% people in India holds 57% of the wealth. That means if you are having a 1 crore rupees, 57% of the 1 crore, that means 57 lakhs of the money is held only by 10% of the people, and remaining 43 lakhs of the wealth is held by 90% of the remaining people. This is the reason Inequality Kills described India as very unequal country. The next one is World Employment and Social Outlook Trends 2022. It is released by International Labour Organization. So it is very remembered like these single line statements, because the examiner may give a organization like World Health Organization or United Nations Development Program or United Nations Environment Program or International Monetary Fund or World Bank, and they will list out some reports. We have to pick the report released by specified organizations. So there is a chance of asking question like, who releases the World Employment and Social Outlook report? So the answer is International Labour Organizations. These kinds of questions are also previously asked. The next one is banking on electrical vehicles in India. So by looking at the word banking, everyone will generally think that the report may be released by RBI or Finance Ministry, but the report has been developed by Niti Aayog in collaboration with US-based non-profit organizations Rocky Mountain Institute. It is also having a headquarter in India, that is RMI India. So banking on electrical vehicles is jointly released by India and US. From India, it is released by Niti Aayog. The next one is Corruption Perceptions Index 2021. It is released by Transparency International. According to the report, India has been ranked at 85th spot with a score of 40. The ranking has been topped jointly by 3 countries. Those are Denmark, Finland and New Zealand. So in the report, there are 100 on a scale of 100 points. If the country gets 0 points, it is highly corrupted, and if it gets the points near to 100, it is more transparent. So according to the report, India scored only 40 points. That's why the corruption is a bit more in India when compared to other countries, and the ranking is topped by Denmark, Finland and New Zealand. That means in these 3 countries, corruption is very less. The next one is Brand Valuation Report. It is released by Brand Finance. So it is a global report. According to the report, Life Insurance Corporation, that is LIC of India, has been ranked at 10th in the list of insurance brands globally. Globally, Life Insurance Corporation has been ranked 10th in the Brand Valuation Report. The next is very important, that is unemployment rate in India. So unemployment is very important concept. They may ask the questions like, the unemployment in India has been option A, declining, has been increasing, or remaining constant, or none of the above. So in this pattern the questions may be asked. So according to the report released, it is released by Center for Monitoring Indian Economy. So this is also very important, that is who releases the unemployment rate in India. It is done by Center for Monitoring Indian Economy. According to the report, unemployment rate has been fell sharply to 6.57%. That means employment generation is there in India. See, it is unemployment decreasing. Unemployment decreasing means employment is increasing. The next one is Indian Press Freedom Report 2021. It is released by the Rights and Risk Analysis Group. So only thing to remember is who releases the Indian Press Freedom Index. It is by Rights and Risk Analysis Group. The next one is Bloomberg Billionaires Index. It is regarding the billionaires in the world or Asia. So according to the report, Gautam Adani net worth reached $88.5 billion, overtaking Mukesh Ambani's $87.9 billion, becoming the Asia's richest person. That means initially Mukesh Ambani was the richest person in Asia. Now by overtaking Mukesh Ambani, Gautam Adani has become richest person in the Asia according to the Bloomberg's Billionaire Index. The next one is TomTom Traffic Index ranking. So according to the report, Mumbai, which is the western state of which is present in the Maharashtra of India, has been ranked at 5th, and Bengaluru ranked at 10th in terms of most congested cities in the world. That means the traffic is very high in Mumbai and Bengaluru according to the TomTom Traffic Index. So among these two places, Mumbai is highly congested compared to Bengaluru, and in the worldwide, Istanbul, which is in Turkey, has been declared as the most congested city. So the next one is Global Entrepreneurship Monitor, GEM. It is unveiled at Dubai Expo. According to the report, India is among top 5 easiest places to start a new business. That means the laws are very favorable for starting a business by other countries. It is like a foreign direct investment or foreign institutional investment. So India is among top 5 and ranking 4th. It was topped by Saudi Arabia, followed by Netherlands and Sweden. So it is very easy to start a business in Saudi Arabia, Netherlands, Sweden than compared to India. So the next one is Deloitte 2022 CXO Sustainability Report. The theme is the disconnect between ambition and impact. According to the report, India businesses rank 5th in their concern for climate. That means the Deloitte report says that India is very much into the concern of climate. It is transforming its policies and schemes to mitigate the climatic changes, and it is ranking 5th in the world in concern for climate change. The next one is National Gender Index. It is released by Niti Aayog, and Niti Aayog is in the process of developing it. It is not yet released. Niti Aayog is planning to develop it and release it. So the thing to remember is who releases National Gender Index. It is Niti Aayog. The next one is Sustainability Development Index 2021. Sustainable development is very, very important concept because there are many questions previously in various examinations right from centers to state exams. So it is also very much important to remember. India has been ranked at 128th position. See, initially we have seen that Indian businesses ranked 5th in their concern, and now we see that India has been ranked at 128th in Sustainable Development Report. So as there are different parameters taken by this Sustainable Development Report and Deloitte report, the Indian rankings are different. So according to Sustainable Development Report, India has been ranked at 128th position. The index has been topped by Finland. The next one is Democracy Report. It is released by the VDEM Institute of Sweden's University of Gothenburg. So the report says that Democracy Report theme is that autocratization of changing nature. Scotch State of Governance Rankings. So it ranks the states of India based on the governance. According to the report, Andhra Pradesh has retained its number 1 spot. Retained means it has keeping its number 1 spot. That means initially formally also Andhra Pradesh has been ranking number 1 in the Scotch State of Governance reports, and the latest report also says that Andhra Pradesh has retained its number 1 spot. The second was bagged by West Bengal, and Odisha was third. Gujarat was 4th and Maharashtra was 5th, and the neighboring state Telangana was ranked 6th in the Scotch State of Governance rankings. The next one is International Arms Transfer 2021. It is released by a very important institute, that is Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. There are some agreements which held in the Stockholm. So write in the comment section which are the important agreements took place in the Stockholm related to India, and which means India is also part of that agreement. So according to the report, India and Saudi Arabia emerged as the largest importers of arms between 2017 and 2021. That means India is importing huge defense equipment from different countries like Russia, France, USA. So according to the report, India and Saudi Arabia emerged as largest importers of the arms between 2017 to 2021. The next one is Fortune India, the next 500. The Railtel Corporation of India, which is owned by Indian Railways under Ministry of Railways, has ranked 124th of the top mid-sized companies operating in India. It is just a normal fact to remember. The next one is very important, maternal mortality ratio. See, this is very much important concept for any exam in India. According to the ratio, Kerala, Telangana and Maharashtra are included in the top 3 states with lowest MMR. MMR means maternal mortality ratio. So it is having very least MMR. MMR means the incidence of death of a pregnant woman within 1 year after pregnancy. So the Kerala, Telangana, Maharashtra are having very least MMR. That means chance of dying during the pregnancy is very least in Kerala, Telangana, Maharashtra. This also affects various other parameters like global, the today released report, Human Development Index also. So these types of reports are also very much important. The next one is Niti Aayog's Export Preparedness Index. According to the report, Gujarat has retained the top position. That means initially also Gujarat is in the top position according to in the Niti Aayog's Export Preparedness Index. The next one is Annual Frontier Report 2022. See, it is published by United Nations Environment Program. Very important to remember. Dhaka, the capital city of Bangladesh, has been ranked as the most noise polluted city globally. So in the world itself, Dhaka, which is the neighboring capital of Bangladesh, which is the neighboring country of India, has been ranked as the most noise polluted city globally. The next one is top producer of vegetables in India. It is Uttar Pradesh. The top fruit producer of India is Andhra Pradesh. The next one is Huron richest self-made woman in the world. It is released by Huron Research Institute. According to the report, Wu Yajun, who is the co-founder of Longfur, China, Longfur, has topped the list. The next one is QS World University Rankings by Subject. It is released by QS Quacquarelli Simons. So the name is not important here. The important thing is IIT Bombay ranked 65th and IIT Delhi ranked 72nd according to the report. Next one is Huron Global Healthcare Rich List. According to the report, Chairman and Managing Director of Serum Institute of India, which took part in the producing vaccines. Sorry, the Chairman, Dr. Cyrus S. Poonawalla of Serum Institute of India, has topped the Huron Global Healthcare Rich List. The next one is Trends in World Military Expenditure. It is also released by Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. See, initially I have said CIPRI is very important. So there is another report released by CIPRI, that is Trends in World Military Expenditure. The next one is World Air Powers Ranking of 2022. It is released by World Directory of Modern Military Aircraft. The Indian Air Force IAF has been placed at the 3rd position on the World Air Power Index in terms of total fighting strength. So the main thing to remember is World Air Power Ranking of 2022. It considers the parameter of total fighting strength, and according to the report, Indian Air Force has been placed 3rd in the world. The next one is Travel and Tourism Development Index. It is released by World Economic Forum. So important to remember, and it ranked India in the 54th position. The next one is People's Biodiversity Register. So Kolkata is the first metro city in the country itself to prepare a detailed register of biodiversity. What is biodiversity? Biodiversity means the flora and fauna of a region. That means the diversified animals and plants present in the location is called biodiversity. So Kolkata made a People's Biodiversity Register, and it is the first in the country to prepare such a report. The next one is Global Food Policy Report. It is published by the International Food Policy Research Institute. It is very easy to remember the institute because the same thing is there, food policy and food policy. So we can easily eliminate in the options when they give the Global Food Policy Report, and the options if they ask who releases it. The next one is Times Higher Education Asia University Rankings. It is released by Times Higher Education. The Indian Institute of Science IISc Bangalore continued to be the best institute of the country. It is ranked at 42nd place. So among the different institutes in the world, it's Asia. Sorry, it is released as per Asia. Bangalore IISc Bangalore has ranked top in the country, and it is ranked 42nd in India. In India, sorry, 42nd in the Asia and top in the country. And the next one is Environment Performance Index. It is an analysis by Yale and Columbia University. And according to the report, India came last of 180 countries. Just give me a minute. Okay, sorry. The next one is State Food Safety Index. It is released by Food Safety and Standard Authority of India. Compiled the report released by Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia. So here 2 points are important to remember. That is, who is the Union Minister of India? He is Mansukh Mandavia. And who released the report? State Food Safety Index. It is released by Food Safety and Standards Authority of India. The next one is, according to the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, India jumped one position to the 7th among the different countries in the world. That means trade of the India is increasing. The next one is periodic labor force survey. It is very much important because it is very frequent in the news in the COVID crisis or unemployment crisis. So it is very potential to be asked in the coming exams. So be sure to remember this report. It is released by Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Generally, when a person sees the labor, he thinks that Ministry of Labor may release it, Labor and Employment may release it, but it is released by Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. So here there is another fact to be remembered, that is NSSO, that is National Sample Survey Office, merged with Central Statistical Office, and these two gave rise to National Statistic Office. The next one is India ranked third globally for total renewable power capacity. See, it is ranking in renewable power capacity. It is all very important. We can expect a direct question from this report because of the growing concerns for climate change, and our Prime Minister Modi has also given Panchamrita in the COP26 Glasgow, that is to reduce the carbon intensity economy by 40%, or to increase the renewable power capacity to 50% by 2030, and to become the net zero emitter by 2070. So in this light, the report is also very important. It ranked India third globally, and the first place is by China, second by US. And there is another report released by Coursera, that is Global Skills Report 2022. The next one is State Ranking Index for NFSA, National Food Security Act. According to the report, Odisha has topped, followed by Uttar Pradesh and Andhra Pradesh. So the first state is Odisha, second by Uttar Pradesh, and third by Andhra Pradesh. Previously, we have seen that Andhra Pradesh is the leading producer of fruits in India, and Uttar Pradesh is the leading producer of vegetables in India. So the important thing to remember is State Ranking Index for National Food Security Act is released by Union Food and Consumers Affairs Minister Piyush Goyal. So two important things to remember, that is it is topped by Odisha, followed by Uttar Pradesh and Andhra Pradesh, and the report is released by Food and Consumers Affairs Minister, and the minister is Piyush Goyal. The next report is S&P Global Purchasing Managers Index. According to the report, service industry in India had its highest level of activity in 11 years because of growing demand, capacity development, and favorable economic conditions. So this brings last of the ranks and reports. Now let us see some questions to solve, whether to check whether we have understood the concept and can we remember the concept. So the first one is Indian State of Forest Report. It is discussed in the ranks and reports now, and the options given are: it is released by Forest Survey of India and it is a biennial report. So I have said that the two options are correct. The answer is both A and B. It is released by Forest Survey of India and it is a biennial. Biennial means released once in every 2 years. Okay. The next one is banking on electrical vehicles in India. I have said that by seeing banking, everyone will think either RBI or Ministry of Finance, but the answer is Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog released the banking on electrical vehicles in India. See, the next question is according to TomTom Traffic Index, which Indian city has most congested traffic? So, according to the report, the most congested in the world is Istanbul in Turkey, and in India, it is Mumbai, and next it is by Bangalore. The next question is which state is top producer of vegetables in India? We know that uh, top producer of vegetables in India, Uttar Pradesh, and top producer of fruits in India is Andhra Pradesh. So the last question is periodic labor force survey is released by. The options are Ministry of Labor and Employment, Ministry of Human Resource Development, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, Niti Aayog. So write in the comment section who will release the report periodic labor force survey. So this is the video relating ranks and reports. In next video we will see other types of topics which are very important for exam. So don't stop your preparation because there are very much notifications releasing in this year. So speed up your preparation and never get demotivated by yourself, and follow our channel for more information and very important topics for the exam. Thank you.